Hello, I'm Charlie in the Montreal group for Sustainable Cities, and I'm going to be answering the two questions, one of which is the cities and their governments like Freiburg and, don't know how to pronounce it, Curitiba, are heavily involved in creating a more sustainable urban fabric by implementing proactive policies and regulations. Do you think their approaches could work in your group's assigned city? And the second question is, considering the trade-offs, personal behavior, governance, and laws, are you willing to live in a city like Freiburg, Curitiba, or Singapore? And to answer the first question, I think for Montreal specifically, we wouldn't be able to. I don't think we'd be able to live in the same kind of the same like environment or same like policies or regulations as Curitiba because they're one of the most sustainable cities. They're they have planted a shit ton of trees. They have a lot of parks. They're very urbanized, and I think Montreal hasn't made it to that point yet. But I think for Freiburg, the fact that they're kind of in the midst of becoming more sustainable, and their goal was to be completely sustainable by 2015. I think Montreal has that same kind of mindset, trying to make it in that kind of a sense. And then also in regard to considering the trade-offs, personal behavior, governance, and laws, would you be live in a city like Freiburg or Curitiba or Singapore? So I think Freiburg, I would say, isn't where I think, in order from first, second, and third, I'd say Curitiba or however you pronounce it, because it's so far the most sustainable place out of the three. Then probably Freiburg because they're trying their best to become the most sustainable. And then probably Singapore last because of the laws regarding the very strict laws regarding different things like behavior, as in like regards to chewing gum. You can get in big trouble for smoking in public, and you can get arrested for it and stuff like that. So in the sense of not wanting to live in different places, I think the place I'd want to live out of all three, it would probably be Curitiba. But in a sense to Montreal, I think it's most similar to Freiburg and should try to strive to be more like Curitiba because they're obviously the most sustainable, and they need to. And Montreal needs to strive to become obviously one of the best, and that's my output. Thanks.